Welcome to Papa Z's Bees. Got something different today. A few weeks ago, when I was installing the slatted rack on the corner hive, I accidentally dented the screen bottom board on the base of the Flow Hive. So we're going to have a few things different. We're going to have to start with the task list here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to disassemble the hive, replace that bottom screen, also damage the IPM or integrated pest management tray, and we're going to replace that, and then we're going to reassemble the hive and then inspect as normal. We'll start as normal and take the hive apart. Nothing unusual here, but the difference is rather than stopping at the brood box, we're going to go all the way down to the base. I tell you what, these bees have really gotten the propolis thick. It is so hard to get this thing apart. I'm going to cut out a lot of the attempt of pulling it apart because it's just so extremely sticky. So I guess that's good, but makes it difficult when it comes time to change it. Ran into the same thing with as far as the propolis sticking when I pull this super off as well. It's extremely sticky stuff. If you don't remember, propolis is what the bees use to stick things together as hive components, as well as treat the inside of their boxes. Apologize for my bad side here. And it is so sticky. I shake the whole hive when trying to pry it apart, but I do finally get it. Even the queen excluder was stuck extremely well to the top of the brood box. Was able to get it down, and then we'll smoke the bees a little bit to kind of calm them down a little bit so I can do the inspection. And the brood box was stuck down too. Didn't take long either. You won't be able to see the damage, but the damage was so bad that what it did, it actually crimped down on the integrated pest management tray at the bottom, and actually to get it out, I had to actually break it, so that was damaged. Fortunately, Flow Hive did have a replacement for the metal screen there that you see me replacing, and then also I was able to locate the whole Flow Hive 2 plus integrated pest management tray, which is a little bit improvement over the one for the Flow Hive 2. Trying to smoke the bees because they're really trying to get back up on top of there again. So it's difficult to work fast enough to do things without the bees either getting mad at you or getting in the way of what you need to do. Line everything back up. That new component really fit well. And this is, again, this is the normal inspection, nothing unusual. The last time we looked at this, the honey on that first frame was a lot stronger, or a lot thicker, a lot more honey than there was this time. So, as I've mentioned previously, we're in the dearth right now in August, which means there's no nectar out there. So when there's no nectar, then the bees tend to eat that honey. A lot of bees hanging there, and you can see the brown components there. On the frame, those are the capped brood, which is bees waiting to enter the world and start their work process. We're not going to go through all the frames this time because this takes too long. Unless there's really no need to, if we find that the queen is there. Plus, I've already upset them enough by replacing down to the base, so we're going to go quickly here. You can see, I stopped this right here so you can see all that capped brood. All that light brown stuff is the capped brood. So there's a lot there. I really surprised me that there's so much is with the dearth. A lot of times the queen will slow down egg laying when there's a dearth, but she doesn't seem to be doing so. So maybe they're getting something from somewhere. smoke them a little bit because we're going to start putting things back together, scooting things back towards the end there. When you take that first frame out, you do that mainly so you can have some room to have the other frames, get the other frames in and out a lot easier. So when you get finished, you got to scoot everything back so you can get the number one frame back inside. And you notice over here on the side there where I'm smoking now, the bees just boil out of the inside of the brood box on that corner. In fact, I did it on both hives, which I think is kind of interesting. I get them out of the way so I can put the queen excluder back on. Try to clean up that queen excluder just a little bit, and now we'll put the super back on. Get the bees smoked and out of the way where I can get that thing on there without crushing some bees. Yeah, try to line everything up as best as possible. Now put the inner cover back on. And using the smoke to try to get the bees out of the way. Top back on, and we're getting close to finish. Last thing we're going to do is replace the integrated pest management board that they sent us. I'll put the cover on that and we'll be done. Well, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Check back soon.